Guess what, everybody? It's another BEERQA! BEERQA! What that?
Hey, Beerocrats, I'm Paulette, and I'm back.
Yes, she is, and I'm Eric, here again to talk about questions, answers, and beer. What is that? Well, we call it the BEERQA!
The BEERQA.
The BEERQA. So your questions, our answers,
And some beer.
and some beer, we consume, and we presume to know the answers.
Today, we're filming on a day that is National Sour Day. So we're drinking a Duchesse De Bourgogne from Belgium. Delicious, sour.
One of our faves. Since you're the brains of the bunch, I'll go ahead and ask the questions, and you could provide the answers. Does that
Okay.
sound fair?
Sure, whatevs.
Perfect. Here we go. BEERQA. Number 1. I like Moscato. What kind of beer would I be into? This comes from Anonymous.
All right, so a Moscato is a type of wine. It's a sweet wine. It's pink. It's very easy to drink. That person's probably looking for something along the same lines in a beer.
Pink beer.
Pink beer, probably with glitter in it.
Yes.
That would be cool. Fruit beers
Okay.
would fall into a category of like sweet, easy drinking, but you know, not gonna get you super drunk, and
Okay.
and won't taste really bitter. Ciders, those ciders that we've had that had like flavoring in them, like that
Yuck.
grapefruit cider. What about the shandies and the rattlers that we've had? Those are like beer cocktails because they've got like ginger beer or citrus lemonade in them. You can start getting into like the malty forward beers, the stuff that tastes like caramel, or you know, that's like step 3. Start with the shandies and the rattlers and the fruity ciders, and then see where you go from there. What's our next question, Eric?
BEERQA. Number 2. What's a good, mild-tasting beer without a hard hop taste?
That question's actually coming to us from our buddy over at
Culture Shock Life Network.
It's another YouTube channel that we are friendly with. So shout out to Dylan from that channel. If you like sweet things, the same thing we suggested for the Moscato drinker, what would you suggest?
Cream ales? Is that what I'm
Cream
suggesting?
ales.
Yeah. One from Mother Earth. What was that called again?
The Cali Creamin'.
Cali Creamin'.
That had vanilla in it. You guys really liked that
Yes,
one.
I did.
Yeah.
It was like drinking ice cream,
Right. So
which you
The-
can drink if you let it melt, but it's actually beer, so it's better.
the thing about the cream ales is that they're very close in like mouthfeel and crispness to a mass-produced lager, but they've got a little bit more flavor, a little bit more character. Those blonde ales you guys had, what about that honey, miso honey one? That's another option that, you know, that's actually got flavoring in it.
Yes, and
Two.
that's from
Belching Beaver.
Belching Beaver.
Yeah, the miso
That's right.
honey.
Yes, that one was the one where I was just like, oh my god, they're flavored beers, and this one is no different. That one's also a good one. I've enjoyed that. But again, I think I'm going to go to my go-to answer, obviously. Beer. Drink beer. Because that way you could enjoy beer.
What these people are asking for is a jumping off point for
Okay.
like, where do they enter the beer spectrum?
The Jump Off, that's a Wu-Tang song. And when I listen to that song, I drink beer.
Which beer do you drink, Eric?
The beer.
The beer.
Okay. Honestly, like if I'm really going to say the beer that I recommend,
Yeah.
you know what I'm going to say.
Well, not everybody likes a hoppy sculpin.
Right, but sculpins, while they have a little bit of hop to it, they go down really smooth, which
See,
is why
I
I
disagree.
like them.
But especially for women who have a different palate, that might actually be too much. It was too much for me when I first started drinking IPAs. And I'm not saying all women hate hoppy beers either. That's not true. I'm just saying that that might actually be too aggressive for some people. So a pale, like a Sierra Nevada pale ale, like the, you know, metric against which all other American pales are brewed, that's also an option.
Okay. I would also recommend Golden Road's Hazy LA IPA.
That one's pretty decent. You know what? Golden Road also has a Hefeweizen, which is a wheat beer. We've talked about Hefs before. That's also really easy drinking and smooth.
Okay. Well then,
Wheat
drink
beers.
all of those.
Wheat
all
beers.
of those.
That's a
drink
good-
all of them.
Wheat beers are a good jumping off point into the beer spectrum. So,
From a scientific point of view.
from a scientist. We are beer scientists.
Smarts.
That's where the smarts come from. The beer.
I think it's time for question number 3, yeah?
All right. I think we have enough beer for one more question. Yeah.
All right, here we go. BEERQA.
BEERQA.
Numero 3. Is there such a thing
as
healthy beer?
Okay, this came actually out of the forums over at beeradvocate.com.
Okay.
And it's
So it wasn't a question actually asked to us. It was...
No, I got it in the
we
newsletter.
combed the desert like that scene in Spaceballs. We ain't found shit!
No, I liked this because CBS News and a Midwestern affiliate aired a segment on healthy beer.
Okay.
And their argument was it was locally sourced ingredients by the local brewers, which is all great and good, you know, eat and drink local and all that good stuff, which we recommend.
Right.
But we're also spoiled because we live in California and grow all of the food and brew a lot of the beer. But at the end of the day, beer's alcohol. Like, no
Beer's
matter
alcohol.
how little alcohol is
Alcohol
in it,
poisons your body.
it does. Like, there's a certain amount of poison that your body can tolerate, but don't go thinking that you can have a beer instead of going to the gym and your life is better.
No.
In terms of a health perspective, it isn't.
You go to the gym, you get gains. You drink beer, you get gains, but it's not the same gains, okay?
Different gains.
So if we're
Belly
talking
gains,
about healthy
muscle
beers, we're talking about healthy beers.
Healthier. And caveat, we are not doctors.
No,
We are
not.
beer drinkers.
I have a PhD in dumb, so don't trust my
You're
word
not
on that.
dumb.
I am bald, though. You can see my brains. So in terms of like healthy beers, you aren't really going to get healthy by drinking it. But you can go with something that is a little lighter.
Yeah.
With this, we suggest watching our Diet Beers episode. These are the
We
ones...
have 3, actually.
Yes.
It's 3-parter.
Diet Beers 1, 2, 3. You watch those, you can get a list of beers that you could drink and, you know, not feel so bad about yourself the following day. That's the way you're going to drink a healthier beer. So, is there such thing as healthy beer? No. Also, if we're talking about health, mental health, if you had a rough week at work and you want to pop one off at 5 o'clock on Friday or earlier, we won't tell the boss, then you're drinking for your mental health. You're like, oh my God, what a week. I'm going to chug this down. There you go. Then you feel better almost instantaneously.
I mean, if that's your thing. However, you know, you have to stop after a few because you need to be able to,
Because if
you know,
you don't
function.
stop, then you end up on the other side of the spectrum of unhealthy the following morning.
It's
and
a
depending
fine
on your
line.
age, the whole weekend.
And that was BEERQA numero 2.
Yeah. About yeah. Tune in every Wednesday so we can talk more about beer, do more of this, all this. It'll be fun. You should do it. You should
It's fun.
subscribe. You should hit the little bell so you get a little notification to let you know that the BeerTube channel is activated. You could also follow us on our social media platforms on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. That's at Beerocrats TV on all those social medias. You could also follow our personal accounts. That's at PFun, and I'm at Lord Fawns with 2 C's. What? Follow us.
I don't know what just happened, but we'll see you next time here on the Beerocracy.
Cheers. Empty glass.
Hey, Beerocrats! Need more bureaucracy in your life? Here are 2 more videos you should watch.